Well, if it isn't Nurse Julia, the mystery woman from St. Genevieve, Missouri. Long way from home, aren't you?
Jack, could you come back inside? I need to talk to you.
You've had months to talk. Months while you've kept him away from his family. While our children cried their eyes out because they couldn't understand why their daddy wasn't coming home.
I never intended to keep him from his family.
Yeah, that's true. We didn't even know who I was or that I had a family.
She knew. She's a lying, selfish witch. Don't believe another word out of her mouth.
JJ.
Okay, miss.
Don't you dare call me that, Jack. My name is Carly.
Okay, I get why you're upset, but you gotta calm down. Our son's in that room.
Don't you mean her son?
JJ's mine too. Julie and I. We're married.
Married? She tricked you into marrying her? You lying, deceitful,
I did not trick him. I love him. I didn't know.
Liar!
Stop.
Liar!
Stop it! Now, you want to be mad at somebody, be mad at me. Julie was always afraid that another family would show up, but I never thought, I didn't know that I had another family.
She knew.
No, she didn't. I pushed her into getting married.
Boy, did she ever do a number on you?
What are you talking about, Jack?
We need to talk.
You want to talk? Talk. Tell your trusting husband all the things you did to keep us apart. Tell him how you knew you were about to be found, so you pulled up stakes and fled like a bandit. Tell him you saw his children, you saw me, and you knew, and you ran. You love him. Tell him the truth. If you care about Jack as much as you claim to, then why did you lie to him? Now, don't look at him. Look at me. Look at the woman whose husband you stole.
Hey, keep it down out there. Some people are trying to sleep.
All right, maybe we should take this inside.
Can we be alone just for a minute, just you and me? Can we have like 5 minutes? Can I talk to you? Because if I could, maybe I could get you to understand. You know, remember when I said to you if I ever did anything really selfish or really greedy, that it would be for just one reason only? Because of how I feel about you, because I couldn't bear to let you go.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Don't you ever touch my husband again. Do you understand?
JJ, okay?
Put the TV on for him. I don't want him to hear anything he shouldn't.
You mean you don't want your son to know what you've done?
Nothing happened the way that you think it
I
did.
hope you don't think you can justify any of this. What you did to me, to my family, is unspeakable.
Baby, it's gonna be...
Now don't you dare tell her everything's gonna be okay after what she did. You are not the victim here.
Look, just get off her case for a second, okay? Julia, everything's gonna be okay. Baby, don't worry. All right? Okay? Maybe we should just take a few minutes so we can all calm down.
Are you asking me to leave?
Just a few minutes so we can all catch our breath.
This is unbelievable. She's kept you away from me for months. For months, I've been grieving and praying and living on hope and living in fear, and she shouldn't even be here. Tell her to go.
I can't. She's my wife.
I'm your wife. You belong to me. We belong to each other. And nothing will ever change that. No matter how hard you try.
I can't believe this is happening.
It makes two of us. It's gonna be okay, though. Whatever happens, it's gonna work out okay. I truly believe that.
Feeling better? Shall we continue?
Yeah.
You see this picture?
Look, I already told you.
You don't remember, I know. No pressure. was taken about a month before you disappeared. This is us. Your family. Our family. It was a crazy night. You were late coming home from the station. That was the only clean shirt you could find. About 5 seconds after it was taken, Sage spit up her cereal all over your lap. All you could do was laugh. She's got her daddy wrapped around her tiny finger. You delivered her, you know. It's just you and me watching her come into this world. We make a great team. That's what you always said. Julia knew you were married,
I
Jack.
did not at first. I didn't know until after
You not
we were
only
married, which was just
knew,
a
you
few
came
days
to
ago.
visit me. She was in our home. My sitter gave you directions to the pond. Why didn't you try to find
I
me?
did. I found you. I found you having a picnic with a man and your son, and you looked very happy to me.
Happy? I looked happy to you? I have not known 1 second, 1 moment of happiness since Jack's car went over that bridge.
How'd you know I was in Oakdale?
There's a stamp on the back of the photograph.
Okay, where'd the picture come from?
Jack, I found it inside JJ's bottle.
I think you mean Parker's bottle, don't you? He put the picture in. And he wrote a note, and he threw it into the river, hoping that you would find it and come home to us. The next time I saw that picture, it was in Julia's garbage in St. Genevieve. You were never going to tell Jack who he really is. You didn't want him to know the truth.
I wanted to, but I couldn't. I was scared.
Scared. Scared you'd lose him. Like I lost him. Like his children lost him. Did you ever stop and think for just 1 moment what Jack might want if he was given a choice? Did you ever think about anybody but yourself?
Mom, Dad, what are you guys yelling about? Who are you?
Hi, JJ. I'm Carly. We met a couple of months ago at the water park. Do you remember?
You were a kid. He said I stole something of his, but I really didn't.
Yes. That was my son, Parker. And you're not the one who took something that doesn't belong to you.
You two have met before today?
Oh, do you want to, Julia, or shall I?
Carly was there with her children. She asked me to watch Parker while she changed Sage's diaper.
Parker saw you there. He saw you. No one believed him because it was impossible, but he saw you for 1 brief moment, and then you were gone.
I didn't know who she was, Jack. I swear.
Who are you?
Well, you could say I'm Jack's best friend.
JJ, why don't you go back in the other room and watch TV for a little while, okay?
I want to stay with Jack.
No, come on, let's go. And we'll be done talking before you know it. Come on. Thank you for not saying anything to frighten my son.
I have children of my own. They've been frightened. I wouldn't wish that on anyone, not even you.
He loves Jack so much.
Can't hold a candle to how my kids feel about him. He's their father, their hero, their life. Mine too.
I don't know what to say.
That's an easy one, Jack. Say you'll come home. you have feelings for Julia and her son.
Yeah, they're my family.
It's only natural that you would try to get back what you lost. That you would be instinctively drawn to what you are. A husband, a loving father. But Jack, you have to understand something. This woman that you're trying to protect, she did everything in her power to keep you from learning the truth.
Because she loves me.
No, this isn't love. She's holding you hostage. I wish that I had it in me to be forgiving and understanding and all of that. But she knew. You knew that Jack had a life with me and his children, and you tried to deny him that. She saw flyers and posters with your picture on them, begging anyone with any information about you to call the Oakdale PD, and she ripped them down. She quit her job and told everybody that she was moving to Nashville, not Louisville, because she didn't want the people who love you and need you to find you and bring you home. If she honestly cared about you, she would have thought about your own happiness. She would have looked at that picture and known that you belonged with us. When I think about everything that we went through, looking for you and hoping and praying that you were alive, and I was so afraid, I was so alone, and she had you all the time. Well, that's selfish, Jack. It's heartless, do you see?
Mommy, did Dad make me leave yet?
No, honey, she's outside talking to Jack.
About what? Mom? Are you okay? Did she take Jack away?
What are you thinking?
The only thing I'm sure of right now is that you're important to me somehow.
Oh, that is the understatement of a lifetime. Come back to Milltown with me, Jack. And you can see your kids, and your home, and your friends, and your family. Your cousin Holden, he'll be over the moon to see you. He's missed you so much. And Emma, his mother, she's like your mom, too. And everybody at work, there's Hal, Margot, everybody at the station. But we'll start with your kids. If you could hold your little girl, if you could just see her smile, look into her big, beautiful eyes, all your memories would come flooding back, Jack. I know they will. But you can't do it from here. I know that you're worried about them.
No, I have a whole other family, a whole other life.
I know you want to do what's right for everybody. Why not start with yourself? Listen to your heart. Follow your heart, Jack. Let it take you home. My life began when I met you, Jack. And I thought it ended the day your car went over that bridge.
I'm sorry you had to go through that.
Everything good in me is because of you. You're my hero, G-Man. You're all I want. You're all I need. What do you see when you look in my eyes?
I want to remember. I do. I feel something.
You're in my blood, Jack Snyder. And I'm in yours. You'll come back to me. But you have to trust me.
I do. whatever my life was in Oakdale, maybe you're right. Maybe if I see it myself, it'll start making sense.
Then you'll come home with me? Oh, thank God. Oh, thank you, God. Parker's gonna be so excited. And I can't wait to see the look on Sage's face when she sees her daddy again. We should fly. If we fly, we'll get to Oakdale so much sooner. We'll get there before dinner.
I can't go now.
Why not?
I have another...
You just said...
I have another wife, another child.
I'm your wife, Jack. This is the ring that you put on my finger. This is the only one that's real. This is the only one that matters.
I made promises.
To me. You made vows to me. Now, I'm glad that you met people who care about you, but they've only been a part of your life for a few months. You and I, Jack, we go back years. You have only one wife forever, Jack. And that's me. Now, I know how lonely and confused you must have been. And if somebody took advantage of that and made you feel sorry for her,
No, I did not marry Julia out of pity. I married her because I love her.
Have you already forgotten everything you learned about her?
No, I can't just turn that off. And no matter what she's done, I can't just walk out on Julia and JJ. I won't.
When are we leaving?
JJ, go back into the room and finish watching your show, okay? As soon as Jack is ready, I will let you know.
I'm sick of TV. I'm sick of going into the other room. What's taking Jack so long? What's Jack and that lady talking about anyway?
Honey, I wish I could tell you.
Jack, you said you'd come home.
I will. But I can't just pick up and leave right this second. Julia and JJ, they're counting on me.
I'm not asking you to abandon them. I have money. I can give them whatever they need to go back or to start new someplace else. They can have whatever belongs to me. Except you.
Listen, I made commitments.
Yes, you did, to me and Parker and Sage.
I'm sorry, but I can only deal with what I know. And right now, all I know is that when I marry Julia, I promise to take care of her and JJ for the rest of my life.
I love you. Our children love you. And we need you. Who is going to teach Sage how a good man acts? Who is going to teach Parker how to be one?
JJ needs the same thing.
Yeah, you just met JJ. Our children know you. The real you. Jack, they deserve to have their father back. I can't raise them without you.
This life you're talking about, it's not real to me.
Well, it is. It's completely real. It's this life with Julia that's make-believe.
Okay, I know it might look that way to you.
To anyone. She used you, Jack. She saw that you were vulnerable.
No.
And she took advantage of that.
I was the one who pushed. Julia, she was the one who was afraid to fall in love.
Do you remember our last day together? At Emma's Pond. You told me that you wanted to have more children with me. You're not even trying to remember.
No, I have been trying for months. I'm sorry, nothing's coming back.
That's why you need to come to Oakdale with me.
I need to talk to them first.
Okay. Fine, go ahead.
Alone.
I'll wait out here.
I mean, really alone. Without the threat of you outside the door.
I'm a threat?
To Julie and JJ? What else could you be? Look, go back to Oakdale. I'll join you there as soon as I sorted everything out.
You expect me to leave here without you? After everything that I have done to find you, there is no way that I am going to risk losing you again.
All right, you know me well, right?
I know you better than anyone in the world.
Right, then let me ask you a question. Am I a man you can count on?
You make a promise, you keep it.
I'm still that man. And I promise I will meet you in Oakdale after I talk to Julia.
No.
I'm sorry. There's no other way.
I can't leave here alone. The minute I go, she'll start filling your head with lies about me.
Oh.
She'll try to convince you.
Did I used to be easy to fool or something?
No. No, never. You're my G-man. The guy who could size up any situation and get it right.
You said that before. G-Man.
It's my nickname for you. Please. Please tell me that something is coming back.
I was asleep one night and I felt like someone whispered it to me.
It was me. Somewhere in that beautiful head of yours. It was me calling to you in your dreams. And you called me at home. Do you remember that?
I did.
About a month ago, from a rest stop on the highway. I was in trouble, and you knew somehow.
I called. I just had this feeling that someone needed me, and I thought it was Julia that I was calling.
It was me. I was in danger, G-Man, and you saved me.
How did I know?
You always know. I'm a part of you, Jack. You're a part of me. I'm in here. You just have to find me. This is very hard for you.
Yeah.
We've done hard before, Jack. We've always made our way back to each other. So you go. You talk to Julia. And I'll go back to Oakdale and I'll wait for you.
I'm gonna need a little more time.
Tomorrow?
At the latest.
I'm trusting you. I'm trusting that you'll come home.
I will.
You...
What?
You probably don't remember where we live. I'll write it down for you, okay? Here's our address. And my number, my cell number. And, the police station.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. And here. This credit card is in both our names. You can use it to get your plane ticket.
Thanks.
Jack. There's one more thing. I'll see you at home.
Jack,
Huh?
what's going on?
We're going to Oakdale.
Jack, look, here's what I'm not saying. I'm not saying that you shouldn't ever go. What I'm saying is that maybe we should get settled first and we should stick to the original plan.
Don't you mean your original plan? The one that has me living under an assumed name in a place where no one would come looking for me?
You have every right to be angry.
Yeah, I'm angry, Julia. You're right about that. I'm a lot of other things, too.
I want to fix this,
Yeah?
okay?
If you really want to fix this, then you'll tell me the truth. Every last detail.
What do you want to know?
Was Carly right? Did you know that I was married to her and already had a family?
Yes, I did.
I trusted you.
It wasn't deliberate, Jack. I swear to God, I didn't know anything until after you and I were already married.
Yeah, it doesn't matter when you found out, Julia. Don't you understand that? You should have told me.
Maybe I should have, Jack, but I couldn't, okay? I fell in love with you, thinking that the only woman from your past was your first wife, Julia, who tried to kill you. I thought you were divorced. I never would have married you had I known anything. Had I known otherwise, but once I made that commitment to you, Jack, once I gave you my heart, I couldn't give you back.
So you decided to lie to me? You went to Oakdale and you saw my family and you didn't tell me about it?
I mean, I saw Carly and I don't know, she was with this man.
No, honey, that wasn't your
Parker,
call
they
to
looked
make. It
happy.
wasn't your decision to make, and you had no right to make it for me.
You're right. Of course. Once I found out about Carly, I should have told you. I should have let you make your own choice, and now you're making it.
Yeah, now I'm making it.
Jack, is there, do you still love me, or?
That's not gonna change. That's not gonna change. Listen, if I didn't love you, I could walk away from this and feel nothing, but I can't.
Then why do you have to go back there? I mean, if you still love me, then
Honey,
let's
I gotta go
Let's
back
get out of
because
here.
I do love you. Honey, my memories are back in that town. I go back there. I find out who I am.
I know who you are. You're the man that changed my future. You changed my future and JJ's future. If you go back there, then what's going to happen?
I want you to come with me. Come with me. You know, Carla gave me this credit card to charge a plane ticket to, but I want to drive back. The three of us. I'll find a really nice hotel, one with a pool for JJ, and you guys can hang out there while I sort this whole mess out.
And how does the story end, Jack? With the three of us getting in a car together and saying goodbye to Oakdale? Are you gonna put me and JJ on a bus and put us on a bus to nowhere? Hmm? I need to know, Jack. I need to know before I subject JJ to another minute of this. I need to know what happens once we get to Oakdale.
I don't have an answer for that. I just need to go.
But you don't even remember Carly.
All the more reason I gotta go back there. Honey, I made decisions about my future without knowing anything about my past. I've got kids, a little daughter, and a stepson.
We're gonna lose you. Me and JJ are gonna lose you.
No,
Go back to
no,
Oakdale.
that's
Yeah, I
not
can
gonna
see
happen,
that.
honey. Nothing. No matter what happens in Oakdale, I'm never gonna stop loving the two of you. I couldn't if I tried. Now, you coming to Oakdale with me or what?
I thought we were going to Louisville where they make baseball bats.
We were, honey, but there's been a little change of plans. We're gonna go, the three of us, to Oakdale, Illinois.
What are we going to do there?
We are going to find out all about Jack.